Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you the second step of paper clay, and this is all about recycled materials. So 2 days ago I put some recycled paper in the bucket, and let me show you what that looks like. I shredded the paper. This is all recycled paper. I added some more after the end of the video so that I'm making enough to work with. So you can see that this is about 2 or 3 handfuls of paper. It takes a couple days to let the water break the paper down. So I put this in here 2 days ago with enough water to cover it. I could put this in my blender, but I like to eat out of my blender. And you don't really want to mix your art and your food. And when I dabbled in paper making before, I literally burnt out the motor and broke my blender. And I don't want anybody to break their blender. So you can break down the clay by hand. And that's what I'm doing here with my hands, as I'm just mushing it, tearing it, and what you're doing is breaking it down into a pulp. I could also use a tool, get a big metal spoon or something in here and just cut this paper up. When you don't use a blender, you need water and time. So this is 2 days of soaking, and it may still need 1 extra day, and the water can do some of the work. I'm going to spend probably about 20 or 30 minutes just pulling it apart, mashing it apart. This can actually be kind of fun. Kind of rip the clay, let your stress out, rip it all up, mash it all up. So I'm going to spend some time breaking this clay down, and then I may add a little more water so that it's covered in water. When it's all mashed up, you will eventually squeeze the water back out of the clay. So you don't want to add a ton of water, just enough to cover it. Okay, so just to show you how much water. There, just enough to cover the top. Okay, so I'll be coming back tomorrow after I've had some mashing fun. Clay mash, paper clay mash. And I'll come back tomorrow to show you how we finish this. So plan some time. You need to collect your materials, and you've got to let this soak for 2 or 3 days to break down. All right, I'll see you at the next step.